Anyway, my life clipped out, and it was like I don't know what the fuck happened, but it just completely like it hasn't done that in a long time. Hasn't done that in a few weeks, but all of a sudden it just popped down because the weather's pretty shitty here, right? So it's like windy, so it might have clipped out or something. Okay, good. Let me finish my story, right? I was getting ready to tell you this story. So a couple months ago, I was getting a haircut, right? I think I told this story on here before. I was getting a haircut, and the lady was cutting my hair, and she asked about my sister. And there's a pokey bitch that works next to her, Portuguese girl that works next to her, that was cutting my friend's hair. And we're like literally like, you know, 3 feet away from each other, right? And the woman that was cutting my hair, she said, "Oh, how's your sister doing? And how's the divorce going?" And she was blow drying my hair. I was almost finished, right? And that bitch heard her say that shit to me, butted into the conversation, and said, "Oh, I heard that her ex-husband is this, that, and blah blah blah. He's got cancer. He's dying. Blah." I said, "Let me tell you something, woman. First of all, ain't nobody talking to you. Second of all, he's lying to everybody about that. That shit's all bullshit." And she's like, "No, he's not. He's not lying." And we got into like like an argument right in the barber shop, and it was like maybe almost 10 people in there at the time. So everybody was like stopping, and like I started to raise my voice and tell her that she was stupid, and I started like really going at her, right? And I'm like, "Look, you don't even know the guy. You don't know anything about him. I've known him like all my fucking like half of my life. So if anybody knows, it's me and my sister and everybody. What he tells you is all lies." And she kept defending, right? "Oh, that's my client. Nah, nah, nah." I was like, "I don't give a fuck if he's your client." And the guy that was sitting in the chair that she was cutting hair, he works with him and he knows me, and he never butted in to tell her she was wrong, right? And I was like, "Yeah, you pussy, you wouldn't even say nothing, like." So I was like even more mad that he didn't say anything because he just didn't want to. He Hey, Ann. So like he didn't say anything, so I got even more mad, right? But I got out of the chair. The woman that was cutting my hair, she was like, "Fucking hell! If I would have known this shit would have happened, I would have never asked." But the conversation was between me and my hairdresser, not fucking you, right? You dumb bitch. So anyway, so I haven't seen this girl since because I make sure I go there on her day off, which is Monday. And I asked those women, the women that cut my hair that I've known for like 20 some years, this girl like works for them, but like I don't like her and I don't never did. And I told them when this incident happened, I went to my sister and told my sister. And then the guy that was there started talking to me and like saying, "Look, man, I'm sorry I didn't say anything, but and not it's not me to get." I said, "Yeah, man, fuck you. Like, you're an idiot. You should have said something." She goes, "Yeah, she was totally out of line, like attacking you like that." And I was like, "That bitch is lucky." There was like 10 people in there because I didn't want to cause a scene and I didn't want to disrespect my friends that cut my hair. That's their business. I didn't want to disrespect their business. But don't let me catch that bitch somewhere in public. She's gonna get it. So then my sister called down there to talk to her, ended up fucking her off, and then she ended up apologizing profusely to my sister and telling my sister to tell me sorry. I'm like, "No, no, it's too late, bitch. Ain't no sorries ever gonna happen around here. I don't even want to look at you because you're defending a fucking liar and you're defending somebody that I've known for 20 some years. And how could you defend this fucking moron, right? This guy's lying through his teeth." So anyway, she didn't know that. But anyway, months passed by. So yesterday I called down there and it's Monday on her day off. And I'm thinking, yeah, she's off, right? So she answers the phone and I hung up. I was like, "I ain't even want to talk to this bitch. Hell no." because I know her voice, right? So I hung up the phone. And I know that's petty shit, but I was like, I don't even want to speak to this bitch. And now that she's there, I don't even want to go down there and get a haircut now. Then I said, you know what? Man, fuck this hoe. I gotta face this shit one day, like, so I might as well just do it now. I need a haircut. I need to get down there. I don't care about this bitch. I ain't going down there. I'll give her silent treatment like I do anyway. So then she was like, oh, the person you want, her name's Helen. She's like, oh, Helen's busy. She's gonna have to call you back. And I was like, okay, my name is Mark, and here's my number, blah, blah, blah. So she probably didn't even know who it was because it's like a million Marks that get haircuts there, right? Which is good because then they don't know who I am. She don't know me like that or my voice. Like, so anyway, about an hour later, my friend Helen calls. She's like, oh, it's Helen. Mark, is this Mark's? I'm like, yeah, it's me. She goes, oh, okay, good. Yeah, you can come in an hour if you want. I'm fully booked, but I'll do your hair, because I've been getting my hair cut from her for like over 20 some years. So she squeezed me in. And she knew like I wasn't happy to go down there because of that other weirdo was there, right? So anyway, I ended up getting a haircut. So as soon as I walk in, the girl that I had the argument with looks at me and says, oh, hi, Mark. And I'm like, hi, Mark. And I feel like saying, bitch, who you talking to? You don't fucking know me to call me hi, Mark. Woman, don't fucking talk to me. So anyway, I was like, yeah, whatever. I said, let me not be cold or fucked up. That months have passed. I'm sure she knows the deal now. Right. So I was like, hi, how are you? She's like, I'm fine, thanks. I'm like, no, you're not. But anyway. So anyway, I was talking to Helen while she was cutting this other guy's hair. She was asking me how I was doing the housework. I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, I like your tree over here. It was like a white Christmas tree of like these cool decorations. And then that other chick, she butts in and goes, oh yeah, the tree is so nice. I'm glad you like it, Mark. I'm like, bitch, go cut that guy's hair and stop butting into my conversation. You have a bad habit of like, like I'm talking to her, I ain't talking to you, I don't even like you. Like, you know, like fuck off and go cut that person's hair and leave me alone, you know? So anyway, I'm saying to myself, she's trying to kiss my ass because she knows it's the first time she's seen me since that day, and she got in trouble for that shit. Like those girls fucked her off for buttoning, and she's still doing it, right? So she ain't learned her lesson. But anyway, it's not like a bad thing. She's just trying to like be cool with me because she knows she's wrong. So anyway, so I'm getting ready to leave now after my haircut, and so me and Helen was like, oh yeah, have a nice Christmas, blah blah blah. So she butts in again. She's like, oh yeah, Mark, have a nice Christmas. Hope you have a nice time. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yep, you too. All right, bye. I'm like, yeah, fuck off. I'm like, this bitch spoke to me 3 times, right? After like all these months that have gone by, right? She thinks she's my friend now because you fucked up. You're trying to kiss my ass on the way in and on the way out. Bitch, I ain't worried about you. I ain't come around here next time when you're here anyway. I don't even want to see you. So then this happened yesterday, right? So today, the guy that was sitting in her chair that day, hey Ninja, how you doing? The guy that was sitting in the chair that day that didn't say nothing, he happened to just tell my sister randomly today that chick that I'm talking about told him that my ex brother-in-law comes down there now the last 2 times and never talks about his life or anything to do with his life. He keeps it basic and doesn't say much, and completely has changed his whole like demeanor when he comes down there. And I said, and my sister says, we just talked about this fucking bitch yesterday, and she went and told her friend and our friend, mutual friend, that she cuts hair, that my ex brother-in-law comes down there and doesn't say one word now. See? So, and she knows that he's a liar and like feels bad now because of what happened. I'm like, yeah, you should have learned that. Your judgment of character got you in trouble, and you butting in talking to me about somebody that I've known all my like half my life. How you gonna tell me what this guy has and what he does and what he says, and you only knowing him for a couple years, and I'm knowing this guy half my life. So now she felt like she had to kiss my ass while I was there to indirectly, say, hey, because she couldn't really talk to me like that because there was people in there, right? And she already knows I want nothing to do with her anyway. But like that's the thing, like how we were talking, Maria, how he like feels that type of guilt. It was just like this bitch here. She felt like that guilt shit where she knew she was wrong, and she probably felt like fuck. At least I should talk to him, be cool, or whatever. And deep in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't care what you say or how many times you try to kiss my ass, it ain't happening. Like you should have thought about that shit when you first ran your mouth. Never defend a liar. Never defend anybody you don't really know. Because you're gonna look like an idiot at the end of the day. You can defend somebody, but make sure you're defending the right person. If you ain't seen no medical records or what that person said, you ain't seen no proof, then you're lying for that person. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I keep telling people. Don't get too attached to anybody because you don't know who these people are. You don't know what they're doing. Or because you cut their hair once a month doesn't mean you know them. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to. I lived with that motherfucker for years. I knew who he is. Ain't nobody gonna tell me who he is. I know who he is. And if you're gonna tell me oh, he has this, that's what I told her when we argued. I said, where's the proof? You tell him next time he comes here and cuts his hair to show you proof of what he says. Crickets. And I say, yeah, take that. Don't try and defend somebody with no proof. Liars do not have proof. Okay? Fuck you. Yeah, I know. I know. Sometimes it's too late and we get ourselves too deep into somebody and then that's it. We all go through it. Listen, nobody's perfect, and there is no perfect relationship, and there's no perfect friendships. There's no perfect nothing. I don't expect perfect anybody. I'm not either. But I'm going to tell you right now, from my experience of being in this world for 48 years, I'll tell you something right now. I know a liar when I see one, and I know when you're lying to me. And if I can't figure it out, I will find out. Spirit would tell me. It's that simple. So now that I'm fully connected, I can fully understand where I stand and what I know. You know? Exactly, man. That happens all the time. Yes, Ninja, that too. But you know what? I'm the only one who kept bashing my brother-in-law every chance I had because I knew he was the devil in disguise. My sister used to get mad at me for running him down and talking shit about him. I used to tell my sister, you should divorce this guy. It's a fucking joke. You made a big mistake marrying this piece of shit. I used to tell her that all the time. But then she figured it out, eventually. And then she's living her best life now. But I was the only one who always had a problem with that guy because I knew he was lying. I knew he was starting shit. I knew he was conniving and manipulative. And I knew he was a narcissist. I knew he was watching me on these fucking cameras every day around this house. So I knew what was going on. And that's why he hates me the most because I figured him out. I've been figuring him out. But see, that's the thing. Everybody in this world, a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people in this world have poor judgment in people and their characters. You allow people in your life right away. It's almost like you're desperate to have a person in your life. You should never be desperate to have somebody in your life, no matter if they're good or not. Like when you first meet somebody, get to know that person. Get to know, You don't have to investigate them right away, but get to know people. Like, try not to make that big mistake of telling somebody too much about you, because that person might not have your best intentions at heart. People jump too much, too fast, too close, all one time. That you should not do that. That's my advice, and you should take it. One thing about me, I never get attached to anybody right away. You could talk to me all the time, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. But you got to show me that I can trust you. And if I can trust you, I'll love you. It's that simple. But if I can't trust you, then we're not going to have no serious nothing, not even a friendship. When he thinks about me, he probably has fucking nightmares, because he's scared of me, see, because I've threatened him plenty of times, and he knows I'll beat the shit out of him. But when I think about him, nothing happens. Like, I don't care anymore. My life is so much better without him around here. So, like, when I think about him, I just think that, I just think, what a waste of a person. How the fuck did you give away a perfect life for a dirty hoe? It don't make no sense to me. When I think of him, I think of a senseless person that doesn't have a brain. I just laugh at him now. I make a mockery out of him every time I think about him, or even talk about him to anybody. I make a mockery out of him. But the good thing is all the shit he's left behind, I'm got rid of like half of it, and I'm giving it away to everybody that needs it. I feel like somebody who gave shit to people who, like, take from the rich and give to the poor. You know, that's how I feel sometimes. I got all his shit because he was rich. He had all his money and all this shit, all this value came from a rich family, so he don't know nothing but bullshit. Hey, Esmeralda, how you doing? You good? But honestly, I don't really feel like all the people that I don't like and have and are my enemies. I don't really feel like a hatred anymore towards them. Like, I used to, like, how you said, like, your blood boils and shit. Like, I don't feel that way about anybody, even all the people I can't stand. I don't feel like a hatred in my heart anymore. Like, I don't feel anything, if that makes sense. I just don't feel attached to their energy anymore. I don't feel attached to like any type of hate or fear or animosity. I just don't feel nothing. I just feel nothing because they are nothing. Like, I've totally disconnected from all my enemies and all the people I can't stand. So to me, it's like a bonus that I've gotten to that level of exchange of energy. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else ever feels that way, but that's how I am. Like, that's how I feel now. Like, I just don't feel shit anymore. Like, when I think of him, like, I don't say I want to go kill him. I want to go beat the shit out of him like I used to. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, go rot in hell. Fuck you, whatever. I don't care. Like, I have a no care attitude about every person I don't like. Like, I don't dwell on it too much. That's just how I feel. Even like a woman who's like disrespecting me and like left me or broke my heart, I don't even care about them either. I just don't care about anybody. Like, I don't give a shit anymore. My heart doesn't feel like hate and hurt. It doesn't feel anything. It feels happiness. That's about it. I got like my whole body is programmed now to like just focus on me. And I don't really feel Anything I feel is fucking pain from working, yeah. But like emotional, I'll break it down. Emotional stuff, I don't get emotional anymore. Like I don't feel emotions, like bad emotions. I don't feel that anymore. I'm too happy to feel sad, like or feel mad, If that makes sense. Esmeralda, I got your donation, sweetheart. Thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, exactly. And it's not about being cold hearted. Some people call me cold too. But if I don't speak to you, it's because I don't like you. And I'd rather not like dwell on you or fixate my mind on you because that's me giving my energy to you and I don't want to. So don't take it personally. Just take it as if, I don't give a fuck. And I don't want to waste my time on you. That's how I am. I've been like that for a while now, for like the last year and a half. I've felt like, that I just don't give a shit anymore about anybody and their feelings or how you feel about me, or I just laugh now at like negative shit. I just don't care anymore. I feel like a totally different person, to be honest, especially emotionally. Like my heart used to like my whole chest used to feel like the pressure, or your heart feels that emotion or that pressure, or feels like, that anxiety. I don't get that. I haven't got that for a long time. Like I just don't feel that way anymore. It's like my mind controls my emotions. Esmeralda, you said you're dating a Capricorn. Good luck, first of all. Wondering if you can trust him. Probably not. Yeah, you're not an overthinker. You're thinking right. Capricorn man is not. Most Capricorn men are not trustworthy. They're full of themselves. They're full of shit. They like to tell you what you want to hear, and they're very sneaky, and they're not going to tell you the truth. There you go. There's your answer. You're right. Let me tell you something. Capricorn men are some of the worst men I've ever dealt with in my life. I'm yet to meet a decent Capricorn man. Yeah, they're the devil incarnated. Yeah. What I always say is they're the devil alive or the devil in disguise. But let's check. Let's see if we can give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's check. You're a Cancer. Yeah, there's a Cancer women and men. Uh, to me, like they don't show their emotions too much, and if they do, you're lucky. They're usually the complainers of the zodiac. Some of them are, not all of them, but the Cancers I know, they're complainers. They complain a lot, and they're fixated on like money and work. Most of them are the ones I know, but not everybody's the same. I'm not an astrologer. I'm just an ass who talks astrology. Oh, look at that. The devil, Capricorn. He shows up in the reading. That's crazy. All right, so I would say, unfortunately, you can't trust him. I don't get no good cards here at all. You know what I get here, Esmeralda, is he's very indecisive in proceeding, and he's very reluctant into making decisions. And what I'm getting here also is he'll deliberately do things on purpose. He has like exaggerated ideas. I feel like this guy also is like he feels kind of like other people are always against him, so he feels like a certain way about everyone around him. I also feel I also see here that he'll try and make everybody else's downfall. Like he has problems with people. If he has a son or a daughter, like they're giving him a hard time. So that's bothering him a lot. Him and a younger child or a younger person, like if he has a child or a teenager or something like that, they're aggravating him right now. He's focused a lot on that. But I see that other people have tried to ruin his life, or he tries to do it to others. So I would say, like, you can't really trust him. You can't trust what he says. He thinks that you're compatible with him. He likes you, and he thinks you're patient. He thinks you're the right woman for him, and he thinks that that you make adjustments and you're a good influence. You're a good combination with him. But he also feels that you're going to disappoint him, or he's going to disappoint you, and then it's going to be over. There's a lot of anxiety here, doubt, uncertainty. I'm not really getting like too much good stuff here, Esmeralda, but as far as him thinking like his feelings towards you, he feels that you're a good woman for him. But how is he going to maintain you is his other part of it. So I would say you can't really trust him, and I wouldn't trust anybody anyway. But as far as the trust part, because you asked me, can you trust him? I'm saying no, you can't, because he's probably going to tell you things that are not true, and he's probably going to keep things from you. But he does consider you a successful combination as a good woman for him, and he believes you're a good woman, and he wants to be with you. But he might disappoint you when you find out he's lying about something, or he's going to disappoint you. That's a good thing, and I'm the same way. When I'm done, I'm done. Now it's easier for me to get rid of somebody because I don't feel anything in my heart for anybody. Because in order for me to feel for you in my heart, I have to really, really trust you and really get to know you. Like it can't just be like, oh yeah, we had sex for the first time and it was amazing and now I love you. That's not gonna happen. Like, I'm not one of those guys who like base their lives on sex every day, or yeah, if the sex is good, I can deal with her. I'll love her forever. I have to get to know you. I don't see anybody else, but like if that's what you mean, like can you trust him as far as him being with somebody else? The only person I saw that's around him is like a child. It's like not, like a teenager or something like that. It's not like a person he's in love with. There's nobody else. I don't see no woman here. What I see is like just like him trying to make a better life for himself, and like he's mentally drained of thinking about what he's going to do and how he's going to do it. Yeah, if there's a distance between you guys, that's why the energy is the way it is. The only good thing I saw there is that he considers you a good woman and a good combination for him. It's like you're the type of woman he's looking for. Okay, well, if he has a daughter, and that's what I saw then. Like he's dealing with her. Like that's his like pride and joy, I guess. But he's very indecisive about what he's going to do because of his daughter. So if he's at a distance from you, he's not gonna like give up his life, for you for his daughter. You see what I mean? Hi, Nisi. No, there's no line. You can be next if you want. But yeah, Esmeralda, it seems like he's focused a lot on that. But I don't see no other woman around. I see him trying to get his life together. Okay, no problem. Thanks. Yeah, so that's what I see there. So, well, and I know that happens, and I understand that totally. Good night, Ninja. Take care. The thing is like I would like saying it like that is kind of like, you know, I don't know, it's true, but it's harsh at the same time, like for like kids getting in the way. Yes, it happens. You welcome, Esmeralda, no problem. Like I know they get in the way you're saying it, and I know you don't mean it in a bad way, but like it's it's hard not to, because you as a mother or a father, you want your kids to be you want them to be like, your priority. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not down. I'm just tired, Esmeralda. I've been working all day, so I'm kind of like, drained out physically. I'm really tired. I've been working like all day doing like a floor, so I'm like, I mean, I'm okay. I'm not down or like upset or anything. I'm just tired. That's all. That's probably why what you're sensing. But I'm good though. I'm just tired. I should go to sleep, but yeah. I mean, if kids get in the way of you being with somebody, and then that's just probably the way it's going to be, unfortunately. But what's meant to be is meant to be, with or without kids. That's how I look at it too. All right, Maria. Good night. Okay, Nisi. Yeah, I got your donation. Thanks. All right. Okay. So you said your question is, good night, Maria. Take care, sweetie. Nisi, you said, my question is, how does Wayne feel about you? All right, let's check. Yeah, I'll get some rest. I'll be fine. I'm not gonna work too much tomorrow. I have an easy day tomorrow, but today I had like a long ass day. All right, so Nisi, what I'm getting here is this person, Wayne, they feel like they gotta face reality when it comes to you. Like they feel like that if they were to plan something with you, that it won't work. They feel like you're a person that can be that is smart and quick and perceptive, but also like they might feel the intensity about you. Like you might feel intense to them, or you might feel like, but they like the fact that you're smart and you're sharp, and they know that you're single, and they know that about you, but they kind of feel overwhelmed at the same time because they don't know if they should approach you or they can approach you, if you're approachable, or they're trying to find out if there is like something new going on with you. All right, and good night, sweetheart. Take care. I'm also getting that this person can also like be coming off like a past relationship or a divorce maybe, and they're starting to begin their new enlightenment. They want to find a new relationship. They want to be have a new person in their life. Like they want to be someone who like throws off, a energy that they're ready for something. So this person is looking for a new relationship, possibly with you, but they need to find out more information about you. So they're probably trying to find out things about you, Nisi. Hey, Yvette. All right, no problem. This person may also might feel that, you're kind of like someone that's approachable at times and not approachable at times. Like it's a 50-50 energy they have towards you. But I feel like this person's overwhelmed. Like they got too much on their plate and they're not sure if they really want to like come towards you. They don't know the outcome. If you speak to this person, Wayne, every day for the past like month or something like that, then this person like says, okay, well, I kind of feel like intense around her, and I kind of feel like I want a new relationship with her, or like I want to get into something with her, but I have to face reality. I got to make sure I do shit on my part, so when we do get together, I don't have to cover up anything, or like I can just be open and honest with her about my past. Like he's contemplating a lot of things on what to say and what to do. But if you have not spoken to this person, and you don't really speak to them on a regular basis, then this person feels like you're kind of closed off and you're not willing to give yourself up to them like that easy to talk to them. All right, Nisi. I hope that made sense, but I'm getting that this person looks at you in a good way, but they don't know how they're going to make it work. And I think they're just coming off like some relationship that they were in, so they're kind of like willing to free themselves. Ah. you're guarded with him because he broke your heart. Well, that changes what I see. So I would say so because he broke your heart, like I feel like he's moved on to a new relationship, or he like he's moving on from a new relationship because he knows he can't get you back because he broke your heart. That's what I would say now that I know that he broke your heart. So the feelings are clearer now to me, now that you said that. So that makes more sense of what I see because it seems like he wants to like he's gonna approach things differently now. And he knows he caused you sadness, so he knows that he can't go back to you. But it looks like he's gonna probably try a new relationship. I don't know if this also means that he might try to come back to you, but it's possible. But if he broke your heart, I would say don't go back to him. Welcome. Hey Alzi, how you doing? Yeah, I would definitely not go back. That's for sure. Yeah. No problem. You're welcome. All right, Yvette. Um, Yvette, thanks for your donation. You can ask your question when you're ready. Thanks for the super chat, LZ. I'll get to you after, Yvette. Spell check is on crack again. I want to check in for money. I'm having my review tomorrow at work. Will the bonus be good? All right, let's check. All right, Yvette. What I'm getting is the bonus will be significantly good. You'll be happy with it. Um, the only thing I get here is that once you get the bonus, be very careful about your decisions that you need to make. Like only if you feel, and also if you feel like this bonus is if it's fair, I feel like you're gonna think it's fair, but at the same time, you're also gonna feel like, you know, I should have got more, but if I dispute this or like I act like this is for my own personal gain, then how are people gonna think of me, like think I might be selfish or something. Like that's the only thing I get. Um, or you feel like your involvement should have been, because of your involvement you should have got maybe more. But I do feel like you're gonna feel like that it's reasonable and it was the proper amount, and you're gonna be happy at the end of the day. But there's gonna be some type of like complex uh, situation, or just you like being cautious about whether or not what your expectations are. It's nothing serious, but it's just like that mental thought of shit. This is good, but you know no wonder. That's why then. So you're gonna be like, shit, I got it. It's decent, but it's all going to a fucking bill. Shit. And I think that you might be like, well, I can pay this bill off, but maybe I should take a little bit more for myself. And you're going to be like kind of making that complex decision. Or you might pay some on the bill and then keep the rest. But if you really have to pay that fat chunk of it, to a bill, then I guess that's why I'm getting the energy that I'm getting. But at the end of the day, I got the 10 of cups on the very end at the bottom here. So that tells me you'll be happy with the bonus. Like it'll, even though it's going to a purpose of paying a bill. But yeah, that's probably why I got what I got. It's like you're happy, but you're not happy because it's going all to a fucking bill. Man, if you had it to buy like, some clothes and shit, then you'd be probably feeling a little better. So I would say yes, Yvette, it's gonna be good. You'll be happy. The outcome is happiness. Happy maybe you're getting the money, happy you're gonna pay the bill, all that type of stuff. Hey Miss Bikini, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. So there's gonna be some complex decisions to be made, and I guess that's what it is, because that's what I saw. So I got good cards otherwise that. And I guess that's why I got that kind of, negative card there in the middle, because it's telling me that you have to pay the bill. And you were like, fuck, I wish I didn't have to pay this shit. Don't we all? Don't we all wish we don't have to pay a bill with a nice bonus that we get? But hey, at least the bill is gonna get paid with your bonus, right? So that's all that matters. Otherwise, that I feel like it'll be good. All right, so LZ, how to create a shit lady, dad, South work, fake friends, computer assistant. All right, no problem, LZ. Let's get general messages from Spirit. He's up her ass this week. All right, let's see. Us to be able to do. What the fuck? Us to be able to do more. Now that's cool. You're my last person for tonight because it's already 12:30 here. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna answer you, LZ, and then that's it. I'm gonna go get in my bed. This is my second live because the first one conked out. I was talking to Virgo, and then all of a sudden, poof, it was gone. And I was like, what the fuck? So I had to reboot. And I really didn't want to. I was going to go to bed. But it's all good. It's like that sometimes. I guess the second live must have triggered the notifications and everybody got them. Because everybody's in here now in the second live and wasn't here in the first live. The first live was basically me and Maria and Ann, and that was it, and Ninja. And then all of a sudden, when I came back for the second live, everybody shows up. It's crazy. So it must have triggered the notifications, and everybody saw me now and didn't see me earlier. It happens, and then the energy's like that anyway. So I'm not surprised. But I'm on here late anyway, so it's cool. I have an easy day tomorrow, so I'm all right. Yeah, Yvette, just smash them bills and get it out of the way, and you'll be fine. Yeah, you can do some shopping, you'll be good. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I'm just catching up with the chat. All right, let me see. LZ. Yeah, that's probably why, Miss Bikini. That was probably the reason it didn't send out notifications. All right, LZ, what I got here is you personally feel inactive and you feel like you're not really concentrating on what you need to concentrate on, or the lack of concentration is caused by these things that are happening. Try to concentrate on only you and you only. There's going to be some delays, and you might have to discontinue your efforts, and you might be disappointed with certain situations. Your plans might not go the way they are. Try not to be like shy or modest or whatever. And like try, just remember that whatever doesn't work, it's because something better is going to happen. Um, I do see some gain in certain places. It's coming up to be the end of the year. You might be getting some type of bonus or something, or you might get something where you gain from something. Um, I also get like you beginning the new year in a way where you want to be successful and get things from 2024 out of the way, and then come into the new year and be like, good, I got new shit coming. I'm doing this new. I'm doing that new, and I'll be fine. Then at the end, I got the Sun card, so that tells me that you're gonna have a lot of sociable conversations with friends, um, with people. You're gonna feel accomplished at the end of the year, and you're going to feel like that you have favorable expectations about the things that you really want. There's going to be some satisfaction there with people you talk to and engage with. Um, like your day to day, the things that happen every day are going to mean something to you. So there is some light at the end of the tunnel here. I know you got like some crazy shit happening now, but that energy is going to start to clear by the end of the year, which is another 13 days from now. So we pretty much have 2 weeks left for this year. So I feel like the next 2 weeks are going to be up and down. But at the end of the year, like going into the new year, you're going to feel more like everything's going your way. So I know you're going through these, situations here, but it'll get better. I'm getting that the end result will be fun, that you'll get what you want, especially new things, and especially like conversating with people that you like and you know. Um, Also, I'm getting here that your mom. I'm getting a mother here that is inactive or like has some type of like delays or like really feeling kind of like anxiety, and you're gonna help her, You might have to help your mom or deal with your mom's emotions. So there, hey Ruth, how you doing? So LZ, there's some like up and down energy here, but the overall thing is like things getting better by the end of the year going into next year. But something to do with your mom, she might like have lost like a material possession, or she has anxiety over where something is. She might have lost something, or like you help her like get back something that she missed or lost. And just her like not being very active, she might feel like she might be going on vacation, or she might be like not wanting to like move or do things, or like she might want to be just stay home and be stuck and just not want to go anywhere. You might say, hey, let's go somewhere, but she'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. So it could be her, it could be like you also feeling that way. But the good thing is the end result is good. So whatever's happening now, it's short lived. Everything will be better as the next 2 weeks go by. We just came off a full moon, a retrograde. We're in. We're about to go into Capricorn season, so it's no bueno for some, and for others it can be. Everybody's life's different, but yeah. But the end result there, LZ, is good. All right, it's 12:40 in the morning here. I've been on here for like an hour now, but like I've been on there for like 2 hours. I've been on here for a while. This is the second live I've done back to back because this stupid thing conked out on me. Miss Bikini, how's things? Any word? Any good news? I'll make sure you're okay. Gotta make sure my widow is okay. 99. But I want to make before I go. I want to make sure you're okay. Gotta check up on my widow. No, not at all. Struggle juggling, feel state, my job, but I'm gonna get through it. And let me delete that. Yeah. Well, see how you just deleted that? You gotta delete it in your mind too, and understand that it can always be worse. You know, just this. I want to leave you with this advice before I go. You've come this far. There's gonna be struggles. There's gonna be bullshit. But just remember that it always could be worse. Exactly. There you go. See? So don't even preach it into or think it into existence. That's what you have to say. Spirit has my back, and boom. See? See? All better now. All you have to do is talk to me for 1 minute. Bye. I haven't seen Marley today, but hopefully she's okay. All right, guys. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go get my ass to sleep because I do need to get up tomorrow and do some work. I've been busting my ass all day. I put in some flooring in my sister's attic, and I'm like really tired. And I really need to go to sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great day tomorrow and a great night. Take care.